And this is a good time to kind of, remind you that there are lots of things that are considered cybersecurity that you may not recognize, right? There are the classic, bits and bytes, computers and servers. But there are a lot of other things that are encompassed in cybersecurity that they are truly missing skills and expertise of people to fill. Things like, people that know how to do risk management, know how to manage cloud security, know how to manage privacy, whether it be, personal data, healthcare data, what have you. Application security. Everything that the DoD is doing is moving to be a more application-centric world. So there is a huge push currently within the departments to find application security people that develop applications. And even if you're just a junior coder, or you're just learning how to code, but you have some of the other skills that are necessary, like maybe a degree in one of the IT fields, good soft skills, good leadership skills, good management skills. A lot of these organizations will consider training you through what we call, what they call progression steps, right? A lot of individuals, for instance, I had 2 young ladies that I hired in on what we call progressions, which was a 9, 11, 12 progression. So they hired in as a GS 9, which was kind of an entry level for doing cybersecurity in my organization. And then after a year, they were, of training and, kind of close supervision, they would move from a level 9 to an 11, kind of skip 10, right, altogether. And then if they did well that year and they learned what we needed them to learn, then we'd finally move them to a 12. So in 3 years, they got, almost a $35,000 pay increase from straight out of junior college because the area that they were filling was in such demand at that time. So, don't think that, you have to be an expert, hacker to get into this field. Cybersecurity is a big, big bubble. Understand all the disciplines that's in it, and whichever one suits you best, just go attack it, right? And in times like this, right, where a lot of people are missing paychecks and a lot of people kind of don't know whether they're going to have a job tomorrow or the week after or what have you. Federal employees, all of them, at least to my knowledge, I haven't heard of any of them being furloughed or sent home without pay. Basically, it's most all of them are either working from home, like I'm doing these last couple of weeks, or they still go into their buildings because they're considered essential or key personnel, right? So that is that security, especially these days, that people are looking for, right? That job security. You get yourself, kind of in the front or the back door of one of these agencies. And like I said, you really can just make a living and retire from there. And I would see people do it all the time, people retiring after 25 or 30 years with an organization. And, now these days it's unheard of for someone to be somewhere for 30 years, but, kind of within the DoD world, that's just kind of commonplace because, it is good job security and, outstanding benefits.